And in this particular video tutorial, we'll be talking about variables and data types. This concept is very important and vital to learn computer programming and web development, because in every programming language you must encounter variables and data types. Let's get started with variables. So you may ask, what is a variable? For some, it's a bit confusing, but it is very simple. To help you understand this clearly, you can think of a variable as a placeholder. Now at this point, I charge you with the task of thinking of something that can be used to hold or contain something. Have you thought of anything? Okay, you can think of a cup that we can use to hold some water or tea, if you may. Also, how about when you want to eat, you hold your food in a plate, right? How about your room that contains everything in it, like your bed and many more stuff you make use of? You see, you can think of your cup, your plate, your room as variables. Why? Simple, because they are used to hold or contain something. In computer programming, variables actually hold or contain values. So at this point, you might think, or you might wonder, what kind of values do our variables hold? And that question takes us to the concept of data type. What is data type? Data type simply refers to the kind of data you are working with. In PHP, there are basically 3 types of data you can work with. Yes, on a very basic level, you can work with 3 kinds of data. And these are the string data type, a numeric data type, and then arrays. String data are simply alphabet and sometimes alphanumeric data. So you can think of your alphabet mixed with numbers, and we're talking about strings there. Talking about numeric data, this is strictly numbers. Data that are numbers in themselves. Then arrays, simply put, are a collection of multiple data. So at this point, some of you might be confused. To help us out here, we will have to see this concept in code. I have created a file named variables_datatype.php. Please ensure that this file is saved to your htdocs folder. Notice that on line 4 there is a variable there, and the name of the variable is my name. Notice that it is preceded with a $sign. Every variable name begins with the dollar symbol, and then it is assigned to the value John. John in this case is a string data type. Notice from line 7 that we have another variable named age. It is assigned the value 32. 32 is a number, and hence this is a numeric data. Notice from line 10 here that there is another kind of data, but it looks kind of funny. This is what we refer to as an array, and you will notice that it is holding 3 values: tall, dark, and 24 Wall Street. This is basically what an array looks like. We will be working more with this data types in future tutorials. I hope this video has been able to clarify the concept of variable and data types. Remember, this in front is the variable and is assigned a value, which is the data type. Very, very simple. Variable and data type. In the next video tutorial, we will be discussing more on how to create your very own variable. See you in the next video tutorial.